is day 5 of Cake and It Specials Advent Calendar, and today it is the Christmas present cake. So here we go. I'm starting with 2 6-inch chocolate cakes that I'm stacking with chocolate buttercream. Then I'm adding a thin layer of buttercream for a crumb coat. A crumb coat is a thin layer of buttercream that you add to the outside of your cake, and that just locks in all the crumbs when chilled, and that keeps them out of the way during decorating. Once the cake has been in the fridge for around 20 minutes, I add a second layer of buttercream. Then I'm going to cover the cake in a layer of green fondant. When I smoothed out the fondant and cut away the excess, I'm going to take more of my green fondant and I'm going to roll it out really thin. Then drape it over the top. Now I'm going to mark about 1 inch from the top of the cake all the way around. Then I can cut to each mark all the way around the cake, and this will leave me the lid of my gift box. Now for the decoration, I'm switching to red fondant. I've got 2 circle cutters and I'm using the bigger cutter to cut out a load of discs. Then I'm going to take the smaller cutter and cut a hole in the bigger circles. I am going to save the smaller circles though, because I can use them as well. Now I add them all around the cake up to the lid. I cut some straight edges as well to add around the base. For the lid, I cut 4 even strips of my red fondant, and at one end I make them into a point. And I'm going to ruffle up the pointed end so it looks like the ribbon has been tied. And I'm going to stick them on in a cross formation on top of the lid, all the way down to the join of the lid. Obviously the pointed end's going into the centre. Now of course a fancy gift box needs a fancy bow. So I've made 2 strips that are the same size and I'm cutting a point at both ends. Then I've got some kitchen roll that I've rolled up to place in the centre. And I'm going to fold the fondant over the kitchen roll so that the points are glued together. I do this twice and place them on top of the cake. Then for the centre of the bow, I cut a rectangle and ruffle that up to make it look like some folds. And then I'm going to place that in between the two bow loops. I'm going to leave the kitchen roll in the bow loops until they have dried. And there it is. So that was day 5 of the Cake and Knit special advent calendar. Make sure you come back tomorrow for something different and of course Christmassy. And make sure you subscribe. Thanks guys, bye.